Well, the first day of Lent starts next week. Catholic Charities is gathering canned food to address food insecurity, and they're also looking for volunteers to serve during the Lent season. Joining us this morning is Antonio Fernandez, the president and CEO of Catholic Charities here in San Antonio. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, tell us how our viewers, how we can help. It's 40 cans for Lent, 40 days of service.
So our goal for the next 40 days is going to be to raise enough food to help people in San Antonio who don't have anything to eat. So we have a wonderful team of employees and volunteers who actually go and deliver food to the people in need. Seniors, families, anyone who doesn't have anything. For us, is our goal is how do we help them just to have the human need, which is food.
Yeah, what is the need right now? Have you seen an increase in the last few years?
Yes, I think it's every year we see a lot more people. You know, the average salary in San Antonio is increasing a little bit, but inflation is going up so quickly that people don't have enough money to pay rent, to pay utilities, to pay food, and so on. So for us, it's just a big responsibility to actually help as many people as we can.
Yeah, are you seeing families that may have never asked or needed services before coming to you?
Oh my gosh, after COVID, we saw so many more people coming to our doors. And you know, even though some of those families are back to work, not everybody's back to work. Not everybody's having those salaries that they had before. So yes, we have seen a tremendous increase in people asking for food, utility assistance, rent, and things like that.
And you know, it's interesting because you don't think about your neighbor might need some help.
Correct.
And tell us how we can reach out to Catholic Charities. We'll talk about volunteers in just a second. But if you know someone, or maybe your family yourself needs some help, how can we reach out?
You know, many different ways. The website, phone calls, coming to us. You know, like 3 weeks ago, it was so cold in San Antonio. So we actually had our mobile units going out there and helping the homeless people with food, coffee, soup. And we had Facebook. So through Facebook, people were telling us where to go and help the homeless people. So there's so many ways now to help other people, or let us know where we can go and help. And
the power of social media there.
Yes.
Well, Antonio, tell us too, you know, we talked about needing donations, but also volunteers because you're delivering this to families.
So, you know, there's so many people who are isolated in San Antonio. Transportation in San Antonio is critical, and not many people have access to it. So for us, we have many programs that we actually, you know, take the food to the people. Adapt a Senior, where we have seniors who have no one, we actually go to them. My family, we have our own abuelita, our grandma, that, you know, Yolanda, that we actually deliver food to her. We help prepare utilities. So whatever we can do to get more volunteers to help all these seniors in the city of San Antonio who don't have anyone, I think that we can do it together.
Wow, and that face-to-face interaction and having the same person show up must mean the world to people that really need that.
It's not just when you give them a can of food, it's just how you do it. It's the people who care the most, the people who do it with love and respect and dignity, and I think that's what makes us unique.
Yeah, and you really need a lot more help.
A lot more help. I mean, the reality is the help is needed because there's so many more people. So the more people we can have to help others, the better we're going to be as a community, as a city.
And if you don't have time to actually volunteer, you can help other ways. Tell us how.
Correct. You know, you can always go to a website and make a donation, even buy 40 cans of food and deliver to us. So for us, each can of food is going to be so important, so we can actually give it to the people in need.
And Antonio, we're running out of time. Before we go, tell us if we want to make some donations, how do we do that?
But just go to the website at Catholic Charities San Antonio. Just come to the site in 202 West French, or just make a phone call and we'll help you.
Antonio, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all you do to help our community.
Thank you for having me.
It means so much. If you need help, or you know someone that does, or you'd like to volunteer, we'll have a link as well after the show on our website. All right, we're going to take a live